And how do you think about speaking skill of English major students at University of Pontiac?
In my opinion, I think their speaking skills are not very good and just not very efficiently. Their speaking skills are not very
Limited.
good enough for them
Okay.
to work in the future.
Yeah. Do you think vocabulary is important factor for their speaking?
Yes, very important.
Yeah, why?
Like if they don't have enough vocabulary to speak, they cannot express themselves clearly and effectively.
Yeah.
And like as I observed in my class,
Yeah.
in my classes, a lot of them, even though they have ideas in Vietnamese,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to express themselves in English.
Yeah.
So I think most of the reasons are
Yeah.
vocabulary.
Yeah. I think so. If yes, what typical vocabulary difficulties do they often face in the learning of speaking skills?
Typical vocabulary difficulties. What do you mean with that?
Difficult is the basis. Difficulty about vocabulary, and typical it means basis. Basic difficulties. For example, they use vocabulary in wrong situations. Yeah.
Yeah, that can be one of the problem.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest difficulty is that they, although they know a lot of vocabularies, but they cannot recall them when they speak.
Yeah.
Like when they read the paper or something, I think they understand what the words mean, but then when they need them to speak, they cannot think of the words.
Yeah. And how do you help your students to improve vocabulary in speaking skills?
In my classes, I often ask them to read a text and then underline the keywords, and then I will give them some minutes to summarize summarize the text using the vocabulary in those texts, and so that they can use the words and they can use the word actively. Like after they read, they use them, so they have more chances to apply what they have learned in speaking.
And I think they are very useful and good for students.
Yeah, I think so, because I experience a lot. Like after they use the vocabulary to summarize, they remember the vocabulary more.
The relationship between listening skills and speaking is very good. It's very important.
The relationship between listening skills and very important. Like if you cannot listen well, how can you understand what other people are speaking and you reply correctly?
Thank you for your have a nice miss.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.